How do bacteriophages work as alternative therapies in medical microbiology? Imagine a tiny virus that specifically targets bacteria and helps fight infections. That's what bacteriophages, or phages, do. They are viruses that infect and kill bacteria, acting like natural bacterial predators. In medical microbiology, scientists are exploring how these viruses can be used as alternative treatments, especially when antibiotics don't work anymore. Bacteriophages work by attaching to the surface of bacteria. Once attached, they inject their genetic material into the bacterial cell. This genetic material takes over the bacteria's machinery, forcing it to produce new phages. As more phages are made, they cause the bacterial cell to burst open, releasing new phages that can infect nearby bacteria. This process is called bacterial cell lysis, which means breaking apart the bacterial cell. One of the biggest advantages of phage therapy is their high specificity. Unlike broad-spectrum antibiotics that kill many bacteria, phages usually target only specific bacterial strains. This means they can destroy harmful bacteria without harming the good bacteria in your body. This makes phages a promising option for infections caused by bacteria resistant to antibiotics. Phages can also penetrate bacterial biofilms. Biofilms are slimy layers of bacteria that stick to surfaces and are very hard to treat with antibiotics. Phages can break down these biofilms, making bacteria easier to eliminate. They can also be used alongside antibiotics to boost the overall effect. Sometimes, using both can prevent bacteria from developing resistance to treatment. Another interesting feature is that phages can evolve. If bacteria develop resistance to a certain phage, new phages can adapt over time. This makes phage therapy a flexible and adaptable approach. It has been tested against resistant bacteria like methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus and vancomycin-resistant enterococci. Doctors have successfully used phage cocktails, which are mixtures of different phages, to treat infections like eye abscesses and intestinal infections. However, there are challenges. Because phages only infect specific bacteria, doctors need to identify the exact bacteria causing the infection. Matching the right phage to the bacteria can take time. Also, there are still no standardized protocols for testing phage effectiveness or clear regulations for their use. In summary, bacteriophages are viruses that infect and kill bacteria by hijacking their cells. They offer a targeted, adaptable, and promising alternative to antibiotics, especially as bacterial resistance becomes a bigger problem. Using phages requires careful matching to the bacteria and ongoing research to make their use more practical and widespread.